Introduce Jamie.
Check.
You're just talking to me.
I'm talking to you. Every time you ask me a question, I'll be like... When I met Seth and we started playing music together, I just had kind of a fixation on Akron. It's got some cool history, a lot of interesting things started here. It's like seen as the city of invention and the kind of the industrial quality of Akron is kind of an interesting thing. And Alcoholics Anonymous was started in Akron. It's kind of an interesting thing as well. You know, it's just kind of like a lot of different things, and just one of those fleeting kind of ideas that you have. Where you're just like, we should call ourselves Akron. And we actually made our email was just Akron Family Values, and so Michael always thought it said the sending information said it was from Akron Family, and so he always was like, oh, like you guys are the Akron Family. And so we went through the whole process of working on making the record and everything before he finally was like, okay, the name Akron Family, like send us a thing. We're like, no, the name is Akron. And he's like, are you kidding me? He was so upset. And we had this, of course, you know, because we were very young, we had this existential crisis about the situation. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, the Beatles is kind of a dumb band name, but they're amazing. I really identify with the family part. My first experiences with music were singing in church as a kid. So I feel like that's, you know, that was what drew me to music. The interaction of all the people together was this feeling of everyone singing together that really like made me feel like really moved me, and it made me feel spirited, and definitely had, I definitely believed in God when I was a kid, probably mostly because of that. And I think it's interesting because when you think about the way that sound works, and you know, when you have all these people that are singing the same thing, yeah, not everybody's going to be singing exactly the same thing. There's always going to be these like little kind of like in between spaces, and that's going to create this like, you know, series of overtones. And there's these, you know, super sensory kind of like harmonics that are like these extra colors that happen in those overtones. And to me, that's like sort of reminds me of like angels. You know? I'm always kind of trying to encourage people to sing together, just because I feel like that feeling is so special, to be able to feel what it feels like to be one voice of many in a room, and to feel that power of voices joined together. You know, reading like the writings of John Cage and stuff like that, thinking about how sound being sort of free of agenda and doesn't carry a lot of emotional content with it, and that happens in the perception process, that people start to assign all of these, and it can all be music if you sort of like hear it correctly. And so there's this level where, you know, like we come in here and like I'm listening to this, the way that like the pitch of this refrigerator is moving, and there's like actually like some slow rhythm that's happening there, and I'm listening to the way that that's like interacting with the music that's happening upstairs during the sound check. And I feel like, you know, I'm always kind of trying to like soak that stuff in. We all live in really separate places, and everyone's really busy with their lives and stuff like that. As a band, Dana just he's finishing up a solo record that's going to be released in a few months, and that's going to be really awesome. He's going on this really awesome tour with Youth Lagoon really soon, which is going to be cool. And Seth is working on his record, and I just moved to LA, so I'm kind of setting up my life out there, and just talked with a friend of mine that's going to start. I'm going to start working with him on producing a record of my own. So all of us are kind of trying to like work on delving a little bit into like our personal voices, I think, so that then when we come back to the table, we have, you know, that renewed perspective with one another. Latest record is really like, to me, it's like the story is about us like reconnecting with one another as like human beings and as like brothers and as really close friends, and it's really beautiful. So I feel really lucky to like sing that music and to kind of sing that story to people still. And I don't know what the new record will be about, but hopefully it's about us, you know, going on some cool adventures together, you know.
I, 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 I,
all you ever see when you wanna see. You can be what you wanna be, 'cause you want all you ever left on when you went away that you wanna go. It's a road that you ought to know. So it's okay, okay. Everything you wanna, everything you wanna say, anything you wanna, anything you want. It's okay, okay. Everything you wanna, anything you wanna say. Can I have more? Yeah. In there. All right. What's up, y'all?